What's going on, guys? So this is another one of our, I guess I'm going to call it Whiteboard Wednesday type videos. This is about winter income. A few things on this list. You probably can't see it from the video, so I'm gonna break everything down in the description. There's tons of videos out there on landscape companies, winter income. What do I do in the winter? What do I do? Well, I'm in the north. I'm in the south. I'm wherever. We're in the Northeast. Some years we get snow, some years we don't. We're on our second snowstorm right now. Last year we got one. Year before that, none. Year before that, none. 5 years ago we got 3. Personally, I don't plan for the snow to happen. And wherever you're at, you shouldn't either, unless you're near Canada and that lake effect stuff, you're going to get it. Okay. I plan on it not coming. So any income that comes from snow removal is just extra gravy. That's why it's not even on here. So winter income, not talking snow, not talking, down south, in Florida and Texas, you guys mow every other week, in the winter. Winter as in no grass and no snow. One thing I put off during the summer months is stonework. If I'm slammed with mulch and a neighbor or someone says, hey, I want 3 tons of stone, when on my schedule we're doing 200 yards of mulch for the next few weeks, I'm not doing that stone job. If it's a good customer, I'll say, ma'am, listen, we do nothing in the winter. Can we please push it off to the winter? And then if they start to give you a little pushback, be like, okay, I can get there, midsummer, end of the summer when, things are slow and there's no mulch, no trimmings. 9 times out of 10, people want things done now. So I'll do it then, or I try to push it to the winter. Right now, we have 3 or 4 stone driveways lined up for the winter. We'll do those, instead of being done leaf cleanups the first week of January, say, all right, guys, we got another week of work, which is 1 week less of unemployment, and it's another profitable week. So we'll do it. What's wrong with that? Any stonework, any type of just that kind of thing, I push to the winter. Unless it's spring, unless it's fall, and that's overtime for your help, or it's just you need to fit it in the schedule. If your schedule's slam-packed and it's going to be slam-packed for the next few weeks, push it to the winter. If they're a good customer, they'll be okay with that. That's not a problem at all. So below that is leaves. Leaves are hard to do this time of year just because it's so windy and it's so wet and rainy, and it's just it's chaos. So it's very tough to do this time of year. So that's the hardest part with leaves. But you can do it in the winter. It's not a problem with that. You can do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Line up some jobs so you have a couple days a week. Explain to people it's windy, it's snow, it's rain. You can't always get everything done at a certain time. So that's the issue with leaves. Also brush removal. You can do that in the dead of the winter and do it then. Same thing. If you're busy during the season and you don't have the time to brush hog something or clear areas, we do very minor brush work. So we'll clear areas.
Hey, Dad.
Again, hold on 1 second. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
Hi.
This is me. I was in here because I have a pistol.
Okay, thank you. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll be done in 1 minute.
Who are you talking to?
It's the YouTube, buddy. So, back to brushwork. Brushwork you can do any time of year. So, it's not a problem with that. So, like I said, if you're too busy in the spring, too busy in the fall, you can do that anytime. Push it to the winter. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, like I said, if you need to fit it in your schedule during the spring or the fall, do it then. But if you're slammed with trimmings or mulch for weeks on end and they're a good customer, push it to the winter. We have 1 brush job lined up for this winter. Ivy, actually. And after that, it's going to be tough if it's freezing, but gutters. Gutter cleaning and downspouts can be very profitable, and it's very easy. You do need 2 guys, I'd suggest, with that, just because someone needs to be on the ladder, someone needs to be blowing off, someone needs to be cleaning up, and there's someone on the ladder, so there always should be 2 people. And gutters freeze. That's another problem in the winter. But you have warm days in the winter. We all do, no matter where you're at. There's going to be a warm day. We have a few gutter jobs lined up. I push them then. We do a lot of gutters in the spring and the fall, but when people ask me in December when we're slamming leaves, I say, hey, I'll be by sometime in the winter when we have gutter stuff to do. I'm not doing that now. Again, make sure seasonally everything is going what you should be doing during that season. That's how that should work. And anything extra, if you're too slammed or you're too busy, push it to the winter. I'm telling you. And two other things here. This mainly comes back to where I'm located. I'm in the Northeast on an island town where there's no one here in the winter. We do a lot of property checks and we do a lot of trash can pulling. So around here, the city and the other businesses that pull trash will not pull your cans back to your home, or they won't pull them to your home, to the curb. So you gotta have them at the curb or they're not doing your stuff. We do a good bit of trash can pulling year round. Sometimes my father with another guy will do about 20 some cans a week, which adds up depending on what you're charging for just pulling cans back and forth. It takes maybe an hour or two. Look into trash can pulling. We only provide it for our customers. We're full service, so we've picked up a few customers that just want us for snow and that stuff because other companies don't do it. So after that would be property checks. We do a lot of property checks in the winter months. So people aren't here. There's other stuff going on. No one can get to their home. So we do a lot of property checks during the winter months. So that's one thing we do then. But besides that, guys, everyone has their own taste on winter income, how they like to do things, and how they do things during the winter. Again, all of this is, you see the same videos over and over, and a lot of them are the same, but you have to go off of what is done. You know, like what is in that area, I guess you'd say, or have your own twist to it. So that's that, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is another one of these Whiteboard Wednesday talks. So, Rye, what did you want to tell everybody? What did you want to say? What do you say after the videos?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching that. Again, basic winter income video. That's what we do.